Hello, hello, welcome. I'm your host, Dexter. Okay, we have Kyle in the Discord already. I'm gonna join back. Let me first. I'm your host, Dexter. We're wearing a suit. We're dressed nice. Okay. Okay, we're gonna deafen. Kyle is here. He is already here. We have everything set up. Hold up. Hello, Kyle. Sorry about that. I was deafened for a little. Oh, hold up. I don't think Kyle's mic is. Hello, Kyle.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
What's up, sir? Okay, I'll turn my camera on here. Hold up.
Yeah. For some reason it like dropped the call and then I couldn't hear you at all.
Oh, really? Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was maybe because I was deafened for a little. Just to do like the intro here. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm still technically out and about, so I'm like
Oh,
outside.
whoa! It's very light in California right now. That's awesome. I like the
Yeah.
suit.
Thanks.
Let's go. Canada, I don't think Canada's here yet. Okay, we got some questions lined up, and we also have. I'm most excited for. I have a slideshow for you, and we have people. You can describe how you feel about them in one word, and then you can elaborate if you want, sir. Let's
Yeah,
go.
cool.
Okay, dude, this is the future governor of California, by the way. For no one, for someone,
Yeah.
if you don't know, I'm hashtag Langane personally, by the way, Kyle. Let me put that out there. But if you don't know, this is the future governor of California, and we don't care what the haters say. We don't care. We
Yeah,
are the
true. I
future.
mean,
Yep.
well I got a video blowing up right now, 25,000 views right now. So it's
Let's
like
go.
I got motion. Did you, yeah, I mean you saw, right? I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Sarah
I saw.
reposted it. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, you had an interview with Sarah, right?
yeah,
Let's
I'm
go.
making friends. I mean, that's what
Yeah,
it's about.
let's go. And I think that ties into one of our questions here. I'll go ahead and start. How do you plan to get the California GOP support?
Yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, overall, I do want to work with them, but I guess well, I think I'll get the GOP support because ultimately, like, let's be honest, if they endorse me and they invested in me, it'd be a clean sweep,
Yeah.
because GOP voters vote for who the GOP endorses, and the GOP. One of the things about it is that typically they lean towards candidates that are older, just simply older,
Yeah.
um, and so they're very I guess like dogmatic in that way. But if they endorse me and they went all in on me, I would get the youth vote, the older vote, the GOP vote, the Republican vote, the Democrat vote. Like it would be over, you
Yes.
know.
Let's go.
And yeah, and so that's why I like originally like elected to run as a Republican. I know there was a lot of I got a lot of pressure, like I guess, to run as a Democrat.
Hmm.
Um, but the thing about it is that Democrats are getting so badly bashed in the media right now, and it is also unclear what they stand for at all. And I would say that I generally get along with the Republican base a little bit better than the Democrat base. Um, but I also am looking to reform the Democrat Party in a few ways by endorsing some of their candidates on my slate. So I'm
Let's
definitely
go.
going to work bipartisanly. But the more in which the GOP invests in me, the more in which these Republican clubs work with me, I will reciprocate.
Let's go. Yeah, so you're working for both parties here. That's great. So there's no reason not to
I'm
vote
no,
for
no, no.
Kyle.
I'm not working for both parties. I'm
Oh,
not working for both parties. I'm
yeah.
working for Californians. I'm
Oh,
working
let's
for
go.
Cal.
So yeah, you're
Yeah,
California first, right?
yeah. No, because there's a lot of independents as well. So I'm responsible to them too.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so the next Kanda, are you here? I think you're
Can
muted,
you hear me?
Kanda. Oh yeah, this is
Can you
our
hear me?
co-host Kanda. Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Hi,
Yeah, this.
Kyle.
Let's
Dude,
go.
he has aura, bro. He has aura. I'm nervous, man.
Yeah, Kyle, you have aura, bro. How do you feel having this much aura, bro?
I want more.
You want more? Yeah, that's what we need.
Bro, that's aura. That's
That's
Yeah.
aura.
aura. That's like such an auriful response. Well said, CG. Well articulated, man. CG, you want to say the next question, sir?
Yeah. How would you reform the education system to improve literacy rates?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, So the first and most obvious answer is to try to go to some voucher system by giving parents increased choice. I will say that I honestly do believe that the like kind of abolishing or dismantling the Department of Education is going to benefit California in many ways, because California is a vast state with millions of people, and many of these parents do want to educate their children in a way in which they see fit. So and certain education styles and certain topics do work for certain communities and not for others. So I actually do think that in California, we will see an improved education system that will be more specialized to unique areas and unique needs. But I think we need to go a step further in really preparing students and the youth for the future, making sure that when they graduate high school, they're prepared for a job, you know? And so I've also talked with some other people that are looking to run for school boards or maybe even Secretary of Education. And we're talking about trying to get like some vocational practice in there, or maybe even, and now this would be very difficult because it's not how the current system works, but I know that there are some kind of programs where you kind of go halfway through college, your second 2 years of high school, and so trying to expand that and also expand the credentials of which you receive when you graduate those types of programs, so that way you can have a sheet of paper, a certification that you can hand an employer that will get you a job. Because ultimately, I want all of California's youth to feel confident and prepared that when they graduate high school, they're going to have credentials they can hand an employer and get a job the next day. And it doesn't mean that they're stuck there, but it means that, you know, that hopefully our system is effective enough to where they're getting a job, and then, you know, maybe we can reduce the amount of college needed to receive these bachelor's degrees so they can mean more, you know, and be more precise, you know, because ultimately when you graduate from high school in California, you're not prepared for the workforce right now. You need college. That's the truth. You know, but if we could make college more focused to where maybe you work in a certain industry, you get your experience there, and then you go to school, you know, so you can be more specialized, learn different knowledge. Maybe you can pivot easier, you know, but trying to send these 18, 19-year-olds to college when they really don't know what they want to do, they don't have work experience, and, you know, you're trapping them in a lifetime of debt at a very young age. So I think any steps that we can take to avoid that will be beneficial. I think we could get a lot of people on board.
Yeah,
Just
that's very good.
prepare young people for jobs of the future. I mean, I feel like I would take personal responsibility anytime that a child graduates and is unprepared. You know.
Yeah, yeah, that's very good. The critique I hear the most about high school is that it isn't useful to apply to real life, and you're saying you're gonna change that. You're gonna make it more applicable to real life situations like getting a job and going to
Yeah,
college.
and yeah, and like I was saying, like I think like, you know, reducing the Department of Education, the federal, you know, like just that we can specialize the school more based on certain areas, and, you know, we can focus more on what's going to get them a job, you know, less of this, um, you know, any kind of the like, I guess, like, you know, like some of the buzzwords are like critical race theory and stuff, you know, like but any kind of these like ideologies that are ultimately not helpful in immediately translating into a job.
Yeah, that's very good. I like that idea a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
for the next question, this one's kind of a more fun one. What's your favorite California landmark?
Yeah. Well, I mean, off the top of my head, I mean, it's got to be the Golden Gate Bridge. I have a lot of memories there, you know, growing up and such. And
Yeah.
I'm definitely like a you know, a Bay Area guy. You know, I'm very loyal to Northern California. I'm in LA right now. I'm going to be in LA for the coming months. You know, while I establish a foothold here and meet some people. Um, but yeah, but you know, the Bay Area, like is very near and dear to my heart. So I have to say the Golden Gate Bridge.
Nice. So you're a big Bay Area guy. Are you a Warriors fan? Do you watch basketball at all, sir?
Um, I, admittedly, I'm not much of a sports fan. I grew up
Oh yeah.
a very staunch 49ers fan. I was a huge 49ers fan. I went to a few games. I even liked the Raiders for a little bit. I guess if I had to pick a number one team, though, it would be the San Jose Sharks. I
San
am
Jose
a San Jose
Sharks.
Sharks.
Let's go.
I
Is that a
love the
hockey
Sharks.
team? What?
Yeah,
That's a
you guys are
hockey
hockey
team.
fans, right?
Canada is. I know Canada is. Are they
Nice. Yeah, no, I absolutely love hockey and the San Jose Sharks. I actually have a custom jersey with my name on the back, so I'm
Let's
a big fan.
go. Oh, they have a
Yeah,
That's so awesome. Let's go, dude. Someone in the
yeah,
chat. Sorry, I just have to. Someone said bread and circuses because we're talking about sports. Hey, Xena, we don't care, bro. Like bread and
yeah.
circuses.
I mean, look, I will admit, like, it is bread and circuses, but I mean,
Oh yeah, it
but
is.
what do you want? I mean, we can't be. I mean,
Yeah, we
so
can't
that's the
work all
thing.
the time, Xena.
If your government is functioning properly and you're making more money, your quality of life is improving. You
Yeah.
can occasionally have a little bread and circuses as long as you trust as long as your life is improving. If your life is getting worse, don't go to the circus. Don't eat the bread.
Yeah.
If your life is getting worse, focus up, get your voice out there, make yourself heard. Make your life better. But if life is good, then I mean, take your wife and kids down and have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta have fun here and there. You know. I know
Yeah,
it's a
there's
distraction,
a
but it is fun. It's a fun
yeah,
distraction.
yeah, it could be for sure.
Kanda, you want to read the next one?
Yeah, I got it. This next question sucks, but where do you believe you are on a political compass?
What do you mean, like? Well, okay, so compass. So, what are the axes?
Uh,
Brody, he wrote the question.
I mean,
have you ever
I guess.
taken like a political compass test before? Let me search it up.
No, I not really. I think maybe I have one time, but um, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I guess I would. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
I'd
I'll
have to
tell
look
you.
at. I'd have
I'll
to.
tell you what is. So, up top is authoritarian. Bottom is libertarian. To the right is economic right. To the left is economic left.
Oh, okay. Um. Okay, so like economic right would be like free trade, free trade, like low taxes and okay, like limited government. So basically, like limited government or expanded government.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe limited government would be right.
Yeah, I guess. Uh, let me draw that. Let me draw that. Let's see. I guess I would. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say I'm probably in the center, economically, and then I'm probably like more on the authoritarian, um, because I do want social cohesion. I do want the government to be able to respond. I just think that the problem is when the government is corrupt, doesn't represent the people, out of touch, you know, that's when it becomes a problem. But ultimately, I do believe that the government, I'm my favorite world leader is Nayib Bukele. He
Hmm.
cleaned up El Salvador. They went from the highest murder rate in the world to like one of the lowest, and he's loved and respected by his people. And because he cleaned up the country and made them so great, now he can open up education programs. He can create a new level of wealth and prosperity for his people that wasn't possible when they had that like libertarian, free market crime. Because when the government withdraws, then you do get these like criminal syndicates. You know,
Yeah.
and so yeah, so you get like these like crime mafia type, societies, where it's really like mobbish. So
Let's
I'd
go.
rather
Yeah.
have like one government streamline everything.
Yeah. The chat's
Yeah,
saying W's to that answer. They like that.
nice.
Okay, so I got the next question here. Okay, how do haters motivate you in your campaign? Like, I think most people saw that space with you and Dalton, where Dalton was hating on you heavily for
Dude,
no.
fuck Dalton.
Yeah, fuck Dalton. We stand with Langane here. I'll say that firstly.
Yeah,
So people like
Lang all
Dalton,
the way.
Vacillation are like haters, and so's Tyler Russell. How do they
yeah.
motivate your campaign?
Well, I actually have very few, and I'm lucky, and I'm thankful. I think it's just because I wake up every day with absolute gratitude, and I know that absolutely nothing is owed to me. You know, Nobody owes me anything. I have to earn everything. I have to earn people's respect. You know, so ultimately, if there is like a hater out there or whatever, which there's very few. I mean, I really don't encounter them. But I take what they say, I process it. I'm like, is there some truth in what they're saying? Like, for example, some people like call me out for like stuttering occasionally or using excessive filler words. And to me, that just pushes me to sharpen my language, work on it, be more conscientious of it. So I don't think it's hate. They're just trying to, I guess, guide me in, a better direction. And sometimes if they want me to compromise on certain things like Catholicism, I'm just unwilling to do that.
Let's go.
And so, but they shouldn't get frustrated by it because they should just know that that's just who I am, and I'm just simply not going to change in that area. But certain things like, using filler words or being more precise in my speech, those are things that I process, and I recognize are areas of improvement, and I'll do my best to respond.
Let's go. I love that. Always improving. That's why you're the GOAT. That's why you're the GOAT. And, if you aren't Lane Game yet in the chat, you better be by the end of this. Hashtag Lane Game. By the way, fun fact about Lane Game, Kyle. Canada here, he's the one who popularized it. It started in, this group chat. So this guy, Low Taper Fade, made it.
Fade.
Yeah, and then Canada made it popular. Yeah.
I went on hashtag Lane Game, and then I went latest, and I scrolled down, and I think Canada was the very first one to actually post it on X.
True.
So
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then I made the post. I said the new trend is putting hashtag Lane Game in the bio. Everyone better do it. In your Twitter bio, put hashtag Lane Game. That's a new trend.
I put it in mine.
Let's go. That's why you're the GOAT. You're a man for the people.
Yeah. No. I saw that you said that, and then you gave me the idea to do that.
Let's go. Okay, yeah, we got over 100 viewers right now. Big thank you to everyone stopping by. If you're new here, don't forget to follow. Big W, highest viewed stream, Kyle. On an old account, I got more viewers, but I was playing Fortnite with clicks. I'm not sure if you even know what that is. And that's the only reason. This is the first, generic or, actual worked-up audience. And it's thanks to you, Kyle. The people are here for Mr. Langford, the GOAT.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm trying to put on a good show and help you out.
Yeah, let's go. Thank you for coming on, by the way. I texted you, last week. I messaged you to set up an interview. And then after that, Nick shouts you out. You become this ginormous figure in this circle. And you still came on. You stayed true to your word. So thank you, Kyle.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, integrity is absolutely critical for me, I say it all the time. If I say I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it, So if I say I'm going to be the next governor of California, you best believe I'm going to do what it takes. And a lot of that is doing the right things and not doing the wrong things. So I need to make sure I'm eating the right foods. I'm getting enough sleep. I'm contacting people. I'm establishing a good reputation. All that. It's multifaceted. This is one of those elements.
Let's go. Okay, I think right now we'll go into the game where I show photos of people and then you say...
Whoa.
What? You want to ask one more before we go into that?
Yeah, let's do number 6. That one's good.
Okay. I was going to go back to questions, but yeah, okay. 6?
Yeah, let's do number 6.
Okay. You go, sir. You can read it.
What are your top 3 most important changes in California right now?
Yeah, so I guess, top changes. Okay, so that means it's existing and it needs to change.
Yeah.
I would say education, homelessness, and then insurance. Let's go insurance. Yeah, education, homelessness, insurance. I would say those are 3 of the top issues. Education, because I want Californians to be prepared, for jobs of not just the youth, so they can get jobs out of school. That's incredibly important. But also, we also do need to implement an education system for artificial intelligence, because as people get laid off due to AI, it's incredibly important that the next governor of California take that deadly seriously, because a lot of innovation has the potential to happen, and we want to make sure that we're creating more jobs than we're destroying. So one of the things that the governor's office is empowered to do is to conduct research and require companies to publish reports in order to receive funding, subsidies, or tax credits. So these are some of the things that the governor's office needs to take deadly seriously, in the next 5 years. And I would do that, and so if certain people do need to be retrained, to go into different industries, potentially new industries, we need to make sure that people are not just becoming mass unemployed and we don't just dive into poverty, because I don't want people to die. I don't want people to get hurt by AI. As productivity increases, as costs come down, life should improve for most people, but we can't, it's not going to happen coincidentally. We're going to have to work at it. We're going to have to create new systems of continuing education to make sure that people, don't fall behind, and that AI benefits us, not AI replaces us.
Yeah, that's well said. AI, it's new and it's scary for a lot of people, so it's good you have policy on that already. I think if you're not already Langane in the chat, that better make you hashtag Langane.
Yeah, well, it's going to affect everyone. I mean, look, there's AI video, AI image generation, AI text. I mean, it's like artificial intelligence could replace most news reporters right now, for being honest. Artificial intelligence could replace a lot of artists. Artificial intelligence, I mean, I hate to be that schizophrenic, but we could in the near future talking to AI video chatbots and such.
Yeah.
I'm just saying these are the things that we need to pull our head out of the sand, focus, and make sure that we're not sleepwalking into disaster, more flagging of AI generated content, more industries that are completely by and for humans, we gotta make sure that we're being focused,
Yeah.
and it's just because I care about people's well-being.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so we're gonna get into this game. I have a slideshow set up already. I will screen share it on Discord. Give me a second. Let me set it up for the stream here. Okay.
Yeah, this is fun. I like React content.
You do? Let's go.
Yeah, well, because facial expressions are something that are hard to fake. So.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so here we go. Slideshow. Okay, can you see it?
I think I gotta click the watch stream button, but yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's not working. Shoot, hold up. Give me a second, sorry.
Okay.
I have the wrong thing. Change stream. Dude.
Hey, can you still see me, or did I just...
Yeah, I can still see you here. I'm just trying to... Hold up. Okay, there we go. It's set up now.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let me make sure the stream is all set up. Okay, so someone in the chat keeps hating on my haircut. Let me tell him to chill out. Vacillation, we don't fuck with you, bro. Mute up. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so first we have Donald Trump. How would you describe him in one word?
I guess I would say American. You said one word. One word, yeah. American.
Yeah, and then you can elaborate if you want.
Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump, really is the embodiment of America, he was handed some money, a little bit of money, which, I would say is American. And he worked really hard to build a really nice business, with a great reputation, and he went bankrupt too, which also is very American, and, picked himself back up and, is, basically better than ever. He's at an new all-time high. So, and he is a real fighter, and, a lot of people will say what they will about him, but I really do believe that he saved this country. And I do believe that he is inspiring the next generation of leaders. I think that next generation is Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there really is real hope for this country, and I just hope that other people that can take away the good things from him and, the past couple of years can understand where some of the pitfalls were, but ultimately make sure that we're building upon his legacy, building upon all the great things that he did.
Yeah.
and expanding on it, because I mean he did accomplish a lot, and yeah, I
Yeah,
respect.
I like him too. I'm sorry, I was laughing. People were like typing in the chat. They were making jokes in the chat. It was making me laugh. I agree with you. I think Trump, you know, 2016 Trump is the GOAT. You want to hate on him now, vacillation specifically. This guy keeps getting on my nerves here, but you want to hate on him now. He's the GOAT. He was the GOAT at one point.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean he's under immense pressure.
What's your
Yeah. Oh,
thoughts?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, the other
Yeah, I
candidate.
mean, okay. I mean, I'll just say it. I think Kamala is like I think she's a poison pill for the Democrat Party.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think that she was put in there to make people vote Republican who maybe hadn't thought of it before. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, I think Kamala's pretty based, really.
Yeah, really? Let's go.
Yeah, although I say that because she doesn't really want people to vote for her, and I do think that part of her job is to be an accelerationist on the bad end. So, I mean, she's an accelerationist, and that's a role that she plays. And it's very dangerous because her job is to get people to basically hit rock bottom leftism so a real right can rise. And I mean, that's the role that she plays, and it's very dangerous, but I just call it like it is.
Yeah, let's go. I like that. Okay, next year. This one's a little controversial. What's your thoughts on this
God.
guy?
Ugh. I mean, your controversial is right. I'll just say it's. The one thing I'll say before saying anything else is that I do believe that he really did grow up poor, and I really do believe that he did start with nothing, and and I do respect how much he sticks with his family, his brother and his cousin. So I respect those elements. Obviously how he made his money was unethical, but other people have done other unethical things too. So yeah, I think it's really hard to judge him, but I do respect his strength, and I also respect how he shares his knowledge. Because a lot of people like to keep their knowledge within the family, especially like the royal family and such. So
Yeah.
I respect him sharing his knowledge. Yeah, I would say that he's a great man.
Let's
Great.
go.
Bad way, great in a good way as well.
Yeah.
But he's great. He's undeniably great. Whether you like him or you don't like him, he's undeniably great. That is for sure.
Let's go. If you become governor of California, can he come to California without getting arrested? Because I saw he went to Florida and now he's got charges against him. Would he be allowed to come to California?
Yeah, he can come to California,
Let's
but we'll be watching to make sure that he's keeping other Californians safe, because protecting other he's not going to be able to do any criminal activity in California. He's welcome here, but he cannot do criminal activity. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Next, the current governor of California, Gavin Newsom. What's your thoughts?
Ooh. I like who he could be. Yeah, I think that he has failed in many areas. I think he's just been disengaged. I think he is really a family man, and I think he puts most of his effort in his family, and you can show because his family is really high quality. They're nice, put together, and I think that his kids are on the right path. But I think that he has been distracted for many years, and I think California has fallen behind. And so, do I think he's probably a good dad? Yes, I think he's a good dad. Do I think he was a good governor? No. But, it is what it is,
Yeah. Let's go. Good answer. Okay. Next one, Benjamin Netanyahu. What's your thoughts on this guy?
Bad. Very bad for the United States. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Very bad and evil.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Oh, you want to elaborate? Sorry about that, sir.
No, I don't think much more needs to be said.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Randy Zoomer. I saw you reposted a clip of his a while back. What's your thoughts on Randy Zoomer?
Yeah. Randy's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
You sound kind of similar to him too.
Randy just got cooked.
No. I think that he has a nice voice. Obviously I reposted his clip and stuff. And I boost him. I boosted him in that poll. He asked me to boost him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Randy, and I also like how Randy also called out some of the people that doubted me, because before he said that, I honestly didn't know who, and then he called him out, so I respect that.
Yeah, let's go. He called out Dalton for you, and he's been calling out Dalton, and it's actually funny.
Yeah.
Randy exposed Dalton, then Dalton goes on the space for you, and he regurgitated what Randy told him in a hypocritical way, and that's why you won.
Yeah, I'm Team Randy.
Let's go. We're Team Randy here, and we're Team Lane Game. Next, we have this guy, Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, Shapiro. Yeah, I mean, he's good at what he does. Obviously, I don't agree with him. I'm not a Zionist, but he's good at what he does. I mean, as far as his debate strategy and who he is, his brand, he sticks to his brand. When Ben Shapiro turns on the camera, he is 100% Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
And he's locked in. He's focused. I mean, he's very consistent.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah. Yeah. You don't agree with him, but you think he's consistent and stays to his brand. Love that. Okay. Next we have. This is Jake the. Do you know who Jake the Schizo is? He's a viewer of the stream.
He made me an edit. Yeah, he made me an edit. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's my goat. Okay, so how would you describe Jake the Schizo in one word?
He's very creative.
That's
true. That's actually true.
We love Jake the Schizo here. And next, the GOAT. What's your thoughts on Nick? He shouted you out and everything. He gave a soft endorsement on his show. What's your thoughts on Nick?
Yeah, no, he's my absolute leader.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I will live and die for Nicholas J. Fuentes.
Let's go. That's our governor. That's our governor, everyone.
Yeah, and not only that, but my highest aspiration when I win governor, and I'm governor of California for 8 years, after that I want to come right out and be his vice president.
Let's go. Let's go. I will vote for you guys. I think everyone in the stream will. And definitely Canada, you gonna come to the U.S. and vote?
I'll be voting.
You'll be voting Canada. Let's go. Okay, next we have a homeless guy.
Yeah, I mean he's got to go to Mecca, California, and build that desalination plant.
Yeah. Okay, next, Stephen Curry, Bay Area legend. He's a California sports hero. And before you get into this, I actually have a surprise. Stephen Curry is my GOAT, Kyle, so I expect you to please be kind to him, and I'd really appreciate it. Stephen Curry is the GOAT. The GOAT, Kyle. And we are fans of the Bay Area basketball team here. Look at this. You see the GOAT, Curry Shin. So what's your thoughts on Curry, Mr. Langford?
Yeah, he is very good. I mean, I grew up watching him, and he's very talented, and I like him a lot. I don't know him personally, obviously, but he reformed the sport of basketball. They weren't shooting corners before he was, and then he started shooting 3-pointers, and then he changed the game of basketball.
Yeah, he did. He's the GOAT. In my opinion, he's the greatest basketball player of all time. And that actually brings us into the next one, another LA sports hero, LeBron James. Yeah. What's your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably the best basketball player of all time. Really.
I think Curry is personally, but we're Curry defenders here, me and Canada. We love Curry.
Nah, Curry doesn't even have, the TikTok songs.
Okay. I guess I'm the only Curry defender. But what's your thoughts on LeBron James? Sorry to cut you off, sir.
Well, I mean, Curry changed the game, but I mean, LeBron, I mean, he's been playing at at superstar level for, I mean, he's for longer than is basically humanly possible. So I mean, he's an absolute superhuman athlete.
Yeah. Next we have. Do you know who this is?
Well, that's I think that's Henry Ford with the Chad filter, but I know that's
it is.
Ballistic account.
Do you know the account whose profile picture this is?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think he's nice to me. So, I mean, I mean, you say he was going off.
He's an asshole.
I didn't see the chat, but
yeah, we don't.
I think
he's kind of a hater, but he's switched. He's actually submitted to the lane game. We made him in the group chat.
Oh, nice.
He totally switched up. It was right when Nick shouted you out. He then submitted to lane game. So he's not a
Nice.
He
hater
crashed
anymore.
out first, though.
Yeah, he did crash out first. Next, we have Aiden Ross. What's your thoughts on Aiden Ross? This is kind of a little off topic, but
Yeah, no, he's cool. I mean, I like how he's matured over the years. You know, he's yeah, he's I think he's cool overall. I mean, obviously, I don't know a whole lot about him, but you know, he platformed Nick, so that's pretty cool.
yeah, exactly. No one does that nowadays. So him doing that, like a mainstream
Well,
streamer.
well, yeah, well, I wouldn't say. Yeah,
Well,
I wish more people would.
yeah, I meant no one as in like mainstream, like streamers, that kind of sphere.
Yeah.
Aiden's all. I mean, it was Nico before that. We know how that turned out, but other than that, I don't know. Next is me. What's your thoughts on me so far, Mr.
Oh,
Langford?
yeah, no, yeah. You're very good at what you do. I like your streaming style, and you're a very good listener.
Thank you.
Yeah, which is incredibly important in getting whoever your guest is to talk. Being a great listener is absolutely essential, and you're great at that.
Thank you. Okay, so next we have our co-host here, Canada.
Oh, yeah,
How would you
Canada.
describe him?
Yeah, Canada's cool. I mean, Canada's been like Team Kyle, you know, Team Langgang for a long time. You know, so yeah, so I'm very grateful for that, and you know, yeah, I mean, also like great profile picture too. I mean, that's a high quality screenshot. So.
Yeah, definitely. And I like how it has a
Yeah.
Canada shirt on. Like, what is that? The only time he wore that, Canada?
He wore it twice.
Twice. Yeah. Okay. And this is the I forget her name, but she's the #1 Democratic candidate for governor of California. What's your thoughts on? Do you know who that is?
She's not the #1 candidate. It's just that when you look by last name alphabetical.
Oh, it was alphabetically.
Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah,
who
it's
is this? Who is this then? Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I don't know
Yeah,
who this
it
is.
Brody.
Sorry about that.
It's last name. Yeah, it's last name alphabetical. I don't know. I don't really know anything about her, honestly.
Yeah.
Not a threat.
What's your thoughts on Lane Gang yourself?
Thank you. I like that picture. It's honestly one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be the next governor of California. I'm gonna do what it takes. It's not gonna be easy, but you know, it's a 24/7 climb to the top.
Yeah. Let's go. And the chat is spamming one name. They want to know your thoughts on this one guy. I don't have a photo of him up, but you know who Tenro is?
Tenryo?
Yeah, do you know? What's your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty glad that Tenryo's watching right now. That's cool.
I don't know if he's watching. The chat's spamming his name, though. They want to know your thoughts on him.
Oh, on Tenryo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tenryo's cool. I mean, Nick shouts him out all the time, and Nick respects him. So, for the most part, if Nick respects someone, then I do. So,
Let's
you
go.
know, I haven't like talked with Tenryo. He's been nice to me, and you know, and I think he definitely, I mean, he pushed AF forward for sure. So, yeah, I'm grateful.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so how much time do you have left here, Kyle? I don't want to
Actually,
take
my phone.
What?
Yeah, actually, my phone's about to die. So.
Okay, so I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Kyle, did you enjoy your time on the show? On the stream?
Yeah, I did. Thank you so much.
Let's go. I had fun. We
Yeah,
still have like 100 viewers.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed by how many viewers you pulled in. Yeah, thank you. I mean, you know, I like being engaging for others and flushing out these ideas, sharpening these ideas. You know, because I think about every idea or your ability to articulate them as a knife. You know,
Yeah.
and so you gotta be sharpening the blade because you never know when you'll be tested or you'll need to debate it or you'll need to present it to someone really important. So it's really important to constantly be testing your ideas and sharpening.
Yeah.
Kyle,
That's well
Kyle,
said.
one more question. Did you pipe Sarah Stock?
What?
We lost him, bro. We lost him.
Kyle? Oh, I think his phone died.
Ugh.
Okay. I think his phone died, everyone. I don't know what that means. Does that mean, was that confirmation? Well, wait. I think that might have been a confirmation. Everyone's spamming WCG. CG's the GOAT. Let's go.
True, true.
Dude, what a time for
Guys,
the phone to
before
die.
the stream, Brody told me I'm not allowed to ask any questions just off rip.
What? Yeah,
Like,
we
I
didn't
had to
want
go
to.
off your
I didn't want you
stupid
to.
note.
Fuck you. Hey, buddy. I wanted to make sure Mr. Langford had the best answers possible, so you could have waited, actually, and you did wait, and you asked a great question, and I'm sure Kyle. I don't know. His phone died. It's whatever, bro.
I don't even know if he heard the question.
Yeah. What if he heard the question? He just freaked out and he. Like, and his phone died. Okay, that's interesting way to end it. Great show. Okay, I'm gonna not close Discord, but turn it off there. People are saying he left. No, W Kyle for coming on. I wanted to ask him before his phone died. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance. I wanted to ask him if I could set up an E-Day, or not an E-Day, sorry, wrong word. That would be insane. No,
That'd be
2v1
content,
debate
bro.
versus
That'd be
feminists.
content.
I want to set up a 2v1 debate versus feminists with them. I'll ask him. Would you guys want to see that? Amazing stream. People are saying amazing stream. Another interview with who, bro? Okay, with Canada. Canada as... I don't know, bro. I don't know. Or, bro.
Okay, ask
or.
me some questions.
Okay, bet. So, can we just talk about the political and economic state of the world right now, bro?
Nah.
Oh. Okay. Next question then will be a little more fun. Are you from Canada?
No, I'm from Brazil.
So why's your name Canada, Griper?
I don't know, man.
Oh. Big thank you to Xena for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Dude, I was gonna donate to Lane Gaines' campaign. Should we still do that? Should we still end the stream with that? He's not here though. What? Thank you to Xena for the 5 gifted subs. Big thank you. Yes. Okay, we will do that right now. Give me a second. I'll show the confirmation. Let me do it. Okay, we'll do. What the hell's happening? Spotify's playing. Buy Langford stickers. I'm just gonna donate personally. Let me make sure I'm not leaking anything. I'm not. Okay. Make donation anonymous. Okay. Can you leave the video up? Yes, we are gonna be leaving the video up, everyone. Very good stuff.
Nah, you gotta take it down. You gotta take it down, Brody.
Oh, do I actually?
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay, sorry. Dude, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm trying to donate. Dude, it wants a lot of it. Okay, we can do Cash App. That's perfect, bro. WStream, spread the word. Make sure you guys, did anyone get clips? Did you guys like the interview? Was it good? I feel like I could have done better, but let me know. Was it good? Viral interviewer, historic, spread the word. Let's go. Okay, hold up. Before we end, I am going to donate to Kyle's campaign live on stream. Bro, it's kind of hard. Big thank you to Xena for the donation. Bro, hold up. TSPMO, bro. Oh, Kyle, hello? Is Kyle here for you too, CJ?
Oh
Yeah.
I just jumped back. I just jumped back in for a second.
Let's go.
Yeah,
What's up?
My phone just died.
Yeah.
I'm like charging it right now, but
Yeah, that's what we
Did you hear
thought.
my question, Kyle?
Huh?
Did you hear my question?
no, I didn't.
Oh, Brody was just wondering if you've ever.
Oh, I never asked
if
that.
you've
You were
liked
asking
the
that.
stock. No, it was me. He was wondering actually.
Oh.
Me and Back and I were wondering.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. To
Yeah,
end
no,
this.
I'm actually trying to I'm actually trying to I guess work with her to do some kind of podcast or some type of like I actually do want us to become like known as like California content creators, you
Let's
know.
go. Yeah.
So I actually do want us to work as a team because like honestly I do think that people would like to see a couple young people, a couple like because people talk all the time as like white people not like defending themselves or like not standing up for themselves or like not representing themselves. So I think people would really would be interested to like see us like working as a team and you know I guess just being positive and trying to guide California in a better direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
That's
watch
awesome.
that. I'd watch that.
Yeah,
Watch.
no, and yeah, and I actually I messaged Sarah about it earlier, and she took a little while to respond, but she said, yeah, yes, let me know. So, yeah, and so my plan is to actually like rent out a professional podcast studio. They can be pretty expensive, like up to like $300 per hour, but I would definitely spend it. If we were sharp in our questions and we were I guess really making some great content that actually would shape the way in which, you know, not just California conservative politics is, I guess, represented, but maybe national politics as well. I mean, wouldn't that be great if California could lead the nation in, conservative ideology? I mean, that would just be really impressive.
Yeah. That'd be
And
great.
honestly, I do think that's what it's going to take in order to change the conversation. It's going to take, really well thought out ideas that are professional. And one of the advantages that we have in California is that, we've seen what can go wrong with lack of structure, dysfunctional government, fractured societies that don't communicate with each other. It's like, we've really seen it gone wrong. So that can be one of the reasons why we understand why a solution and why religious structure is so important.
Yeah, I like that a lot. The chat said W professionalism. Great answer to that question. I love that a lot. Okay, I want to ask you, Kyle. Kyle, in the future, would you be down to do like a one? I want to set up like a 1v2 debate where you 1v2 feminist in a debate. Would you be down for that or no?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
go.
yeah, just as long as like the time is negotiated in advance.
Let's go.
I'm up for debates. I mean, one of my great debate strategies is I'm really firm in what I believe, but if there is some flexibility in certain areas, I will process the information that the other person is telling me, and really give my spin on it, or like I guess like I'm not just one of those people that just says like no, you're wrong. I'm not going to tell you why you're wrong. I'm actually going to process it, try to understand it from their perspective, and then state why I think that maybe their ideas are flawed.
Let's go. I love that. Respectable
Yeah,
debater. That's great. Most people they
yeah,
go into debate with an ego. They want to win, but you're going into it
yeah,
with respect. I love that. That's aura,
yeah.
bro. Aura.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
Hold up. I'm trying to end the stream. Okay, there we go. $50 donation is what I want to end the stream with to Kyle's campaign for coming on the show. I did it. Let me
Cool. Thank you.
show the stream. Thank you. It doesn't say the amount, but it was $50, guys. I promise. I didn't do less. I'm not weird like that. It was $50
Oh, you
actually.
you you found the website link?
Yeah, and everyone go here to donate. It's in Kyle's bio on
Yeah.
X. Do you know the exact link for the website?
Well, you just go governorlangford.com and then yeah, click the donate button at the top.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah,
And
and
the,
I mean, yeah, the reason why people should donate is because I guess just because I am serious about winning. I am serious about spreading these ideologies. As people are seeing, I really am firm in what I believe. And I am flexible on who I will work with to achieve these ends. But ultimately, integrating religious structure, into California society and government, and making sure that California gets on the right track, and that we're caring about the youth, the future, we're investing in it, and we're not I guess operating off any wishful thinking. Everything is pragmatic. There's a reason why we're doing what we're doing. It's for a better end, and and we want to elevate the standard of living, create that societal floor, you know, give people who've hit rock bottom a place to go and rebuild themselves. And then everybody else can, rebuild the main cities, and we can start paving the roads, and we can start updating the infrastructure, and the places that look like the 90s today, which is many, anybody who's from California knows this, hopefully we can update to 2020s and then, 2030s infrastructure, because the potential for a really, really nice society exists, but it's not going to happen by accident.
Let's
And
go.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that. So everyone, we have it linked in the chat, pinned. Please donate to Mr. Langford's campaign here. It's pinned in the chat, and look at that. Everyone's spamming the. I have an email for you, and everyone's spamming it. It's called Lane Game. Let's
Oh,
go.
nice.
They all love it. They all love you, dude. How do you have so much aura? And sorry, wait, before you answer that, big thank you to Randy Fan for the 5
Yeah.
gifted sub, Tony for the 1 gifted sub, and Tony for 2. What a goat. Big thank you to Tony and Randy Fan. Dude, Randy Fan's the goat. He has so much aura. That's Jake, actually. Hold up, let me
Yeah,
show.
yeah. You need to get some bread too.
Yeah.
Because here's how I think about it too, is that like I actually do want to support like the next generation of streamers, and streamers that are friendly to Nick, streamers that are friendly to, people that believe in traditional values. We need to support our own, you know.
Let's go.
If we really want to make it to the next level, we want to build our own ecosystem. It's important that we support each other, and you might be a small streamer today, but tomorrow you could very easily be big. You never know when your clip will blow up. You never know who will see it. That's one of the things that someone told me a long time ago, and I really internalized, is you never know who's watching. And that's so true. And as you get older and you get professional experience and such, you really will see that it's true, that you really do never know who's watching. And I can't even count the amount of times I've been surprised someone reached out that I didn't think would hear what I was having to say at all. So
Let's go. That's aura, bro. Hold up, let me stop streaming there. Okay. Dude. Okay, so sorry about that. Hold up. You have so much wisdom, dude. That's well said. Yeah, I'm a small streamer right now, so if you guys, anyone new to the stream, if you want to follow, we have 100 viewers right now. That's a new high for me. But how do you have so much wisdom? How old are you, Kyle? Can I ask you that?
I'm gonna be 23. I'm gonna be 24 in a couple weeks.
Damn, Unc. No, I'm just kidding. That's good.
The
Nice
only
young
reason
guy.
why I have so much wisdom is because I have.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, I think his phone died again. But he does have wisdom. Let that be remembered, guys. Wisdom, bro, wisdom. Everyone spam wisdom, bro, wisdom. He lagged out. Faithful. Dude. Yeah, big thank you to the followers of the art. I don't want to say your name. The Etherwave here. Thank you to Etherwave. Oh, Xena gifted me 5 subs and I missed it, dude. Big thank you to Xena. No, I didn't miss it. I said thank you. What am I saying? Big thank you to Elias, Griper14, Leaky Gut, Swifty Gripe, and Spongebread for the follows. The second link has been it. Dude, seriously, dude? Wisdom, bro. Wisdom. Yo, Vac, you didn't do anything. Marlboro. Oh my gosh, Marlboro just unfollowed and followed. Buddy, I'm not saying your name. I'm not thanking you for the follow. You already followed. Bro, unfollowed to follow. Yeah, okay. Noted. Noted, bro. Noted. And Vac, okay, guys, that's not the trend. Stop unfollowing to follow. That isn't funny. Oh, okay, so everyone's noted. That's a new trend. Noted, bro. Noted. Nah, it's all good, bro. Keep on following. I don't even care. Yeah, your name's not even getting read anymore. Nice try, Zeno. You're not getting... Oh, shit. Whatever, bro. Whatever. We don't even care about that stuff. Spongebread smiling. That's aura. Read my name. Okay, sorry, Faithful. Okay, I think that's gonna be the stream. Mr. Langford lagged out. Or his phone died, rather. Stewie, thank you for the follow. I believe that's a first time follow. Everyone else, go fuck yourself. CG! How are you doing that, dude? Aura, bro, aura. good
Thanks,
movie.
man.
What was your thoughts on the interview, CJ? You think it was good or?
I thought I kind of carried.
Ah, it's all good, bro. You always
Put
carry.
a N in the chat if you agree.
Why, man?
I don't know, man.
Bro, they said next stream dragging bylaners. Autism, bro. Autism. I don't have autism, asshole. Oh, whoa, guys, stop. Okay, we are going to end now. Oh, Kyle's back. Hello?
Oh yeah, well yeah. One more time, I'm back. I looks like
Let's go.
yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to answer your question because I thought like the wisdom was good. I guess I would just say I have. I mean, obviously, I guess I would say I'll say two things. One, my parents emphasized a lot of reading and studying growing up. You know, and you know, and they always encouraged me to pursue my education. But you know, but I was always I guess interested in certain things outside of what they were teaching me in school, and so I really have went down a lot of rabbit holes. You know, about every year or so there's a topic that I research, you know, very deeply. You know, and some people have said that that's like an autistic trait, you know. And
Do you think you're
yeah,
autistic, or do you think it's just like a trait you picked up?
I definitely could be, you know. Yeah, I mean most people say I am. So I
Really?
could be. I try and use it to my advantage. I mean, ultimately, you know, I want to be able to use, I guess, 100% of my mental capacity, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, and I do, you know, I just I like, for example, like I don't drink alcohol at all because I believe that that's damaging to my ability to think critically.
Yeah.
um
That's aura, bruh. So you don't. That's like Trump and like Nick. You don't drink alcohol at all. You're just pure politics. Oh, I think he might. I think he might have lagged out again. Um. Okay. I think he might have lagged out. I think the goat has lagged out again. Unfortunately. Autism is a superpower. Yeah, for Kyle it is. He isn't stopping until he wins, and he's going to be the future governor of California. And if you don't agree with me, you're just a hater. If you aren't on lane gain after this, I don't even know what happened. Yo, by the way, get a screenshot of me in the suit for emote someone. Yo, hold up. This is going to be aura.